Testing. Okay. We're live? Live. Okay. The standard saying. All right.
Yes.
I'm with Shagness.
Yes. Here with Kieng in Richmond, Virginia. Ferocious.
Well,
Oh, I thought I turned it on.
good. Yep. Pink. Good. Okay. All
Good.
right. Oh yeah, not muted. Okay. Good. Now here with Shagness. So, tell us what your thoughts on today's tournament. Tell us about the venue. What do you think?
It's a great venue. Um. Oh.
There
Video
are a
game.
lot of people here.
Yeah.
Was it over 140 people?
140 over 140 people. It's a little tight quarters, but we'll get it done today.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no. So it's gonna be. This is North America's largest ranked tournament.
Yes, ranked tournament.
Yeah. So this is gonna be, I believe, the second 8-round tournament
Yes.
in America, in North America.
North America,
Yeah, of
yes.
course. In South America, they have lots of 8-round tournaments.
Yes.
But it should be really exciting. We have a lot of top players here. In Table 1, we're going to be featuring Arrow.
Yes.
But also we have here Valor
Valor
Caleb. But we've been to many tournaments, and we saw in Pittsburgh, for example.
Yes, yes.
Where many of the top players actually fell in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Right, and ended up being a several-way tie with several players that actually weren't. Yeah.
The
actually
competition
at the top of the rankings, so.
is just stacked today.
Yeah. So it's anyone's game. It should be a really interesting matchup. Currently, we see only one of the phones. Where is the other? Okay. All right. On the left, we have Arrow, and on the right, we have his opponents.
Yeah. Not quite sure. Should I be able to hear on this? Should I be able to hear on this?
No.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
You probably loosen up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
We're
so we
getting
hear
it.
each other talk, and,
Yes.
and we'll be good. Are you able to pull up the teams? Let's pull up their teams and what we think is going to happen. His opponent, Arrow's opponent, wearing the Pikachu onesie. Right, for the
Pull up that tournament link.
What? Oh, just go to the corner and tell them, and they'll yell it out.
See the bracket.
All right. So we're seeing Nido Queen versus Umbreon. Obviously, a favorable matchup for Umbreon, but this Umbreon does have to be careful of Nido Queen's Earthquake.
Yes.
It can do quite a bit of damage. But Umbreon with that Snarl is going to be able to generate energy very quickly. Switching out to Suicune, looking to Bubble Beam down to reduce the attack on Umbreon.
Yeah.
And we'll see if this Suicune decides to shield. He does put up the shield. And let's see how his opponent decides to respond. It's certainly going in and out of frame. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Bubble Beam Hydro Pump.
I don't know.
Just as much
Bubble
success
Beam.
as you. So it is a Bubble Beam, but it did charge up a little bit extra energy. We'll see if this is going to be a Hydro Pump or a Bubble Beam. It was a little hard to tell, but it ends up being a Hydro Pump, which does one shot. Does one shot the. Wow, that was a Suicune is very devastating.
Very.
That Snarl, it's able to generate energy extra quickly, and with the previous bait, the failed bait, ended up allowing Arrow's opponent to have a Reggie loop.
Now everything's been bubble beamed, so nothing's doing full damage either. Can't really.
Man, it's leading this.
Wow.
This Suicune is leading this Vaporeon on basically almost like very low attack at this point in time. I would be very surprised to see the shield.
Yeah.
Come up. And man,
Even if
with
the
Bubble Beam at this point in time. A little bit of lag.
Yeah.
Looks like they're both lagging. They're okay. No, no, you good. You good. You good. You good. You good.
What are we doing?
You good. You good. Yeah, they're gonna restart.
Okay, restart.
All right, both being very holding, showing very high sportsmanship,
Yeah.
and but man, that Suicune, switching that Suicune, man, that snarl generates so much energy. It's very deceptive to tell if it's going to be a bubble beam or
Very,
a hydro pump.
very much so.
And switching
And
in Raichu, those electric types are so squishy that if the stronger charging does go through, it's lights out for Raichu.
and if you spread the bubble beams across everything,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Everything's going to be lowered,
yeah, exactly.
not doing what you expect it to do.
All right, giving the blow of good luck as you've seen if you ever played those old Super Nintendo games where you
Oh
blow
yeah.
into it to make sure it works.
I even got my
Uh,
Nintendo shoes on today.
we'll see. Very nice, very nice. So you know where it's at, and we'll see. It looks like we only have one screen up, but that should be more than enough. And let's see how these two decide to play it out. Again, same leads, but they don't necessarily have to play
Oh,
it out the same.
yeah.
Um, Obviously, going to look to switch into Raichu into
Raichu.
Suicune. That snarl generates energy very quickly. Uh, we'll see if the shield decides to come up or not. And no
No
shield.
shield.
That was a huge call. And he's going to have to decide, is this going to be a bubble beam or is this
Or
going to be a hydro
hydro
pump?
pump. I'm thinking bubble beam, but we'll see.
Yeah, it ends
Yep.
up being a bubble beam. But the thing is, Wild Shark can still KO
Yeah.
at this health. So we'll see if he decides to shield or not. He does get the shield bait.
Does get the shield.
But man, Snarl generates energy super quickly. We'll see if this is Hydro Pump or another
Not
Bubble Beam.
taking chances this time.
Ends up
It's
being another
another
Bubble
bubble
Beam.
beam.
Uh, but the thing is still, like Wild Sharks can still face at this health, having that super effective damage. And Raichu being a glass cannon, his
Oh,
unit's going
for
to do
sure.
quite a bit and is able
Oh.
to take it out. But down a shield, and here comes Nido Queen. Let's see. We know that Barrel's in the back, and that's very smart of Arrow on his side
Yeah.
because he knows that if he switches out, he still has the 41 in the back to be able to deal with the Barrel. We'll see. Even this Earthquake is not going to KO. Ends up being Earth
Earth
Power,
power.
which is only going to do about 40%. Um, Lucky for Arrow that there was no defense drop
Yeah.
because it would be unlikely to survive a surf.
It's gonna
We'll
work, and
see.
that barrel's still in the back.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably gonna. We'll see. He's likely gonna survive
Yeah.
this surf,
So
and then we'll see if Umbreon's able to get to this foul play, which it should be able to. But man, those water gun damages add up really quickly, which sometimes makes getting these last second charges very difficult to get off. Let's see if the shield Not that it does a lot of damage, but it's going to be able to generate energy much faster than the Vaporeon. We'll see if this is a Bubble Beam. Ends up being a Bubble Beam. Then he's very aggressive on this play. Unfortunately, this is going to be a reduced down charge move, which I doubt it's going to be shielded. Oh, does get the shield. Well, able to get the bait, even though he wasn't necessarily at last resort. Looking to preserve this Suicune. But we'll see. If this is a Hydro Pump, it's going to do a pretty good amount of damage. It ends up being a Hydro Pump. Not enough to KO. Should be able to get to this Aqua Tail, which is only going to do a moderate amount of damage, so I'd be very surprised to see a shield. Gonna look to potentially gonna look to farm, but let's see if another bubble beam comes through. If another bubble beam comes through, it's gonna be pretty devastating to Umbreon's ability to take it out. And as well, no alone Ninetales check in the back is gonna be make it very challenging. Gonna look to land this last resort. Knows he needs to do some damage on this alone Ninetales in order to potentially win the matchup in the back. Oh, but he's locked in. He switched out. Switch locking that Umbreon is gonna make it really tough for Arrow to win out this matchup. And these last resorts are certainly adding up. But this well, okay, now this screen's all right. Let's see though, if his opponent's gonna start spamming, and if he's gonna able to successfully sack. This is gonna be pretty big, but again, that just preserves the shield, and we'll see what's in the back. If Neo Queen's in the back, it's gonna spell trouble for Arrow still. Let's see what's in the back. Oh, it's Barrel. This is not good for Barrel at all. But man, these water guns are chunking away. These electric types are so squishy. We'll see. Let's see if a shield comes up. He's gonna be desperate to get to this. I don't think he's gonna get. Oh, not able to get to it. Um, able to. Good. All right, we're gonna move on to a game number 3 in this really close and contentious matchup. Like he came alone in Ninetales to check the Umbreon in the face of Arrow having two of the strongest anti charmers. So let's see how they decide to adapt. Um, uh, and how they decide to play it out. I think switch locking that Umbreon ended up being a pretty costly play. If he doesn't switch lock it, he does does have like a third shield with Vaporeon, but doesn't end up ever using the shield, so it didn't really matter. Switch locking himself there was very costly because he would have had to go into